Rules of life. Well, never trust Yogi tea bag labels. Some of them are okay. Right, rules of life. Have your act together. Rules of life is specifically a work in progress with, I hope it's with, the last person on the planet I would expect to have any useful, great communication ongoing with, even though she is her own younger age group. She's merely an abstract person, meaning if she can come up with good ways of putting things that might assist one or two of my age group, that would be good. Act as if I think she's got inside of her. Anyway, I'm waffling too much. Rules of life: be organised. I've got to drive 5 miles. My washed underpants are there drying. Rules of life. Well, the real rule of life is if we're stuck with this Western existence, be open to the actual wiser ones. The real rule of life is just plod on. Once you get to a certain age, just plod on. You know what you've learned, you know what's useful, and you know, I know, because one of my little projects is merely to compile the useful voices out there. I've been doing so for a decade. If I had somebody I wished to assist in their education, too patronising a word, but they're just learning. Deepening is a much better word. Over time. Yeah. One thing I do know is that all the voices one encounters, I mean, it's a fact. It's an interesting fact. If you look at Dominic Cummings' interview on, what are they? Oh, they're so full of themselves. Pharos, I think they're called. I mean, rules of life. Why on earth is a 35-year-old man wearing a suit and tie, for God's sake? Didn't we grow out of all that? These poor Oxbridge blokes, these special, cutting-edge men of the conversation, but they're also goddamn, well, we've got to know some what's it called, venture capitalism. Yeah, they're just, the whole thing is, can I make myself seem reliable and cutting edge enough for the venture capitalists? That's a rule of life. Fuck the venture capitalists. They're all, Americans are ultimately so conservative deep down, and the whole of international finance is ruled by people that society has to move beyond. So rules of life are, no, nobody's got anything. I know, I've been looking. Nothing that actually helps, that's the point. So try and come up with your own stuff once you've reached a certain age, such that you've got, if you can give yourself the space to navel gaze productively, you might be able to figure, well, what are the strategies is a better word, even though it's too clinical. What are the modes of being that enables me to tolerate the disastrous modes of being that virtually everybody else is in? And one of them is just keep on plodding. Keep on plodding on your little mission if you know your mission has basically worked for yourself. I haven't put that very well.